Is graduation getting closer, but your degree plan still feels unfinished?
You've heard summer classes can help, but what even are they, and how do you register for them?
Before doubt makes the decision for you, let's break it down.
Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Marketing by the Minute, the summer season.
I'm Penny.
I'm Lily.
And I'm May. And if you missed our first 2 episodes, be sure to check those out because they do include some valuable information about summer sessions, such as the seasonal and academic benefits. And then we also did some student testimonials and professor interviews with Dan Purdy, and we heard about the student experience and the professor experience. So definitely check those out and get that information.
In this episode, we will be outlining the marketing classes that are going to be offered in the summer of 2026 and what you can expect to learn from all of these classes. We'll have an interview with the professor who teaches topics in marketing, Max Barahona, to take a deep dive into the course.
All right, before we get going, I just want to preface everyone that these classes are subject to change, and all the days, times, and names that we may list are subject to change. So just make sure you check it out closer to the actual registration date if you're looking to register.
And then just jumping right into it, the first class being offered is Marketing 380, which is Principles of Marketing with Sarah Baskentley. It's super good to get this one out of the way during the summer and just dip your toes into the world of marketing. I believe Lily took that during the summer, so if you want to speak on that at all.
Yeah, so I took that I think 2 summers ago. It was definitely really good to take it during the summer for me because it was online for me, which was super nice. And I feel like I learned a lot before I came back in the fall to go back into marketing. So I definitely recommend.
Yeah, this is a class where you just get to learn the basics of marketing. This could look like marketing mix, the marketing funnel. You get to learn how to identify and analyze target markets. Just really anything you will need to know moving forward as you're getting deeper into the marketing degree. So yeah, it's a super fun class, but it's also super important, and you soak up lots of good information there. Another added bonus of taking this during the summer is that it's a prereq for Marketing 381 and 382, as well as all marketing electives. So if you have the goal of taking some electives in fall, then taking over the summer is a great idea. All right, next we have Marketing 381, which is Fundamentals of Market Research, taught by Dan Purdy. As I last said, the prereq for this class is Marketing 380.
And this class is going to be taken with Marketing 382, which is Consumer Behavior with Kat Armstrong. So you do have to take these classes together.
And it is pretty nice because since the classes are the same, like you have the same group of people, you get to know them a lot closer, and it makes a really good bonding experience, and you get to find some friends in the marketing program.
There are a lot of group projects, so
yes,
you get to know everyone and how to work as a team, because in marketing that's super important to know how to work cohesively with a group.
Especially during the summer. Definitely.
Yeah, Marketing 381 essentially being a business detective, where you're adding many tools to your toolkit in the research side of marketing, where you're looking at numbers, analyzing them, and then applying them to other information which you might later pitch or offer to a client.
Yeah, so you get a lot of hands-on experience collecting and analyzing data to solve real-world problems, and then you even get to simulate pitching your findings to a client to drive your marketing decisions, the client in this case being your classmates.
And then in Marketing 382, which is the class that you take with Marketing 381, it dives into the why behind every purchase by exploring the psychology, the culture, and social trends that shape why people choose one brand over a different one.
All right, those were the non-elective mandatory marketing classes offered over the summer. And moving into the marketing electives, up first we have Marketing 471, which is Sports Marketing, taught by Steve Brummel.
In sports marketing, you'll learn how to apply core marketing strategies specifically to the high energy world of sports. And this is from securing major sponsorships to building iconic athletic brands.
Yeah, up next we have Marketing 480. This is the marketing internship organized and led by Kat Armstrong.
This one's pretty unique because there's actually no lectures or classes. It's just using an internship that you're doing to gain college credit. You can get 4 credits for this, and you coordinate with Kat to figure out whether or not your internship qualifies. It's definitely a good way to get real-world experience while still gaining that college credit.
And then moving along, we have Topics in Marketing, or Marketing 488. This course is taught by Max Barahona.
This is another kind of unique class in the sense that the topic changes every quarter based off real-world occurrences or topics that are happening. Hot topics of the industry, this could look like how products move through global distribution chains, or just the technical side of marketing and location-based marketing as well.
And then next we have Marketing 489, which is Marketing Management and Strategy. This class is taught by Dan Purdy, and it is going to be the marketing capstone.
This marketing capstone course lets you run the show by using high-stakes business simulations and real-world case studies to practice being a marketing executive. And I do just want to note, you do have to take 2 marketing electives before you can take this one. So in case you're considering it, you do have to have those prerequisites. Lastly, we have Marketing 490, which is another internship option, again, led by Kat Armstrong. This one you can gain 1 to 4 credits depending on the internship, and that is determined by coordinating with Kat. But again, great way to gain experience and get those credits up.
Yeah, you just get to trade the classroom for real-world experience and gain college credit at the same time. This could be through an internship or just a specific project that you did at a local business or nonprofit. Now that we've gone over the presumed marketing classes coming up for this upcoming summer quarter, we get to hear from a very special professor who will be teaching one of those classes, Max Barahona, and we're going to see what he has to say because he teaches the topics in marketing, so we'll maybe get to hear what he's actually teaching this upcoming quarter, so stay tuned.
Okay, so welcome, Max. We are here with our special guest. If you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and what class you teach.
Yeah, so my name is Max Barahona, and currently I teach in the marketing department. I teach in France as well. I live in France, but I come here on and off. Over the years, I've been here several times. I teach AI, I teach marketing, international marketing, specifically international business as well. So I've been teaching in the marketing department for almost a year now, and I've been enjoying it.
Nice. Okay, so we're just going to jump right on into it. For a student who has never seen your syllabus, how would you describe your class and the primary problem or mystery you help students solve? Specifically with that topics in marketing one.
Yeah. So actually this coming summer, the class that I will be teaching is AI marketing, which, as everybody knows, is a buzzword right now. Everybody wants to know what AI
The hot
is.
topic.
I know, and everybody has different opinions. I mean, mostly negative. I totally get it. It's understandable. So this is the first time that we teach. First time meaning in the marketing department, but I've been teaching already for a while. And again, I taught something similar in France as well, but it's the first time here. Summer will be the 3rd or 4th time that I teach AI marketing at Western. The mystery, well, AI is a mystery. I try to use what we call an agnostic approach, which means that it's not that I'm trying to sell AI to people, my students, but also I'm very careful just to demystify both the hype and the fear around the concept of AI, and how could potentially AI be applied, which is a big deal actually, in many different ways, apply to different aspects of marketing, business, those kind of processes. So it's interesting, and I have students coming that are very critical of AI, which is a good thing actually. But the idea of my class is to, it's not just applications, it's not just the tools, which is kind of like the misconceptions, or at least for me, it's not. We don't start from there. We try to explain and understand together what AI is, the origin of AI. Generative AI is fairly new, but AI has been around for 70, 80 years. So, and try to empower, I guess, the students with the knowledge of what this technology is all about. And then after that, after we discuss sustainability issues, what the technology is all about, the history behind this, then we responsibly talk about the tools and what are the possible and current applications of AI marketing.
Yeah, and like how to adapt to it.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. So with summer quarter, it moves at a much faster pace than fall or winter. In your opinion, what are the unique advantages of tackling this specific course during the summer in a condensed form?
That is true. It can be pretty intense, right? Because you only have a certain amount of time and you need to go for it. In my experience, when I teach in the summer, it's interesting. Well, you're more relaxed, which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
It's the summer, that's the idea. So actually, students tend to be more relaxed. Also, which makes sense, when you take a summer class, hopefully you know what you're doing. As a student, also as a professor, you need to know that you're going to be sacrificing a few hours in the week.
You need to know what you're getting into.
Exactly, and that can be actually a positive thing because you normally are willingly doing this. That's the thing. You need to really choose to do this. Well, with this particular class, the fast pace, as you put it, is not a bad thing because there's a lot of stuff, a hands-on approach, right? Like, so we need to understand what this is, and there's a lot of work from the part of the students, so they get to do stuff, see stuff, understand that, produce too. It's not a bad thing, and normally, especially when it comes to artificial intelligence and anything related to it, there's a lot of things, technical stuff and non-technical stuff that we can do. So I'm expecting this coming summer to be very hands-on, very, and that's what I have a lot of activities for the students where they get to do work in teams, using a critical approach. But yeah, I think that can be fun. Why not? Let's just get it done with, like a workshop style.
Rip off the Band-Aid, get everything done.
Go.
No, that sounds great. What do you personally enjoy most about teaching during the summer, at Western compared to like the traditional year?
Like I said before, I remember the first time I taught a summer class, I didn't know what to expect, of course. And then I realized that everybody, including myself, you tend to be more relaxed. Normally, the students, also us teaching these classes, you don't have like a lot of them. It's not the same pace, right? So even though it's very condensed and short and can be violent a little bit, but the upside of the thing is that that this is going to be only 6 weeks or 8 weeks, depends. In my case, it's 6 weeks. It's beautiful outside. So normally by the time you get to the class, you hopefully had a good morning or afternoon, and then you know that after you're done, the day still is the day, meaning like, the light lasts longer. So actually those kind of things play, I think it was rather a positive.
Yeah,
positive
makes everyone a lot happier, probably.
Yeah, absolutely. You're not so sad. Winter, I'm not complaining much, but winter is different, right?
Yeah, it's a different vibe, definitely. Yeah. Okay, what advice or input would you give to a marketing student who is liking the idea of taking a summer class but isn't just totally sold yet?
Again, tied to the previous responses is that sure, it is summer, so it feels a little bit counterintuitive, right? Like to work during the summer, which totally probably we shouldn't, but it's sure, it's 6 weeks, a few hours, depending on the class. In my particular class, I like to think that it's, like I said before, very hands-on and you get to do stuff. So it shouldn't be boring, right? And because also you meet more often during the week, you kind of you're working stuff and you see the results. And I try to definitely make it more like people sharing, right? So teamwork. So yeah, it's fast. And then you get your credits in just 6 weeks. I mean, sounds like a good deal to me, it goes fast. As long as, again, you are aware of, you want to have to dedicate a few amount of time, right? Something I can tell you though is because it's summer classes, and so in general, I try to limit homework. In general, it's just my regular classes to almost zero for different reasons, especially when we work with AI. But in the summer also, I'm not gonna send you with a bunch of homework. That's kind of the fights. Like this to work in class, make it very hands-on, and then forget about me and come back tomorrow or the day after. Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah, that's definitely a nice approach,
Yeah.
especially during the summer.
Oh, yeah,
You want that.
I don't want to be, the Grinch of summer, or whatever. Yeah.
And making everyone work so
Yeah.
hard. Yeah. So I got 2 more questions
Sure.
for you. Knowing how fast marketing evolves in the industry as a whole, why would you recommend this class to students who are looking to be competitive in the job market?
Well, the answer is in the question, right? Because I'm teaching AI marketing,
That's
so
true.
it doesn't get any more, I wouldn't say urgent, but
Yeah.
present, right? So because AI we're just in the beginning. This is going to take much longer than people think, actually, and that's something we discuss in my class. But regardless, if you're very critical of AI, which I think is a good thing, or if you believe that AI is going to cure cancer tomorrow, which is not going to do that, at least not tomorrow, it's important. Whatever is your perspective on this technology, the important thing, and that's what I try to do, is to show explain, help, do it together, like what this technology is about, and demystify. There's a lot of hype and fear. I like to use that. There's a lot of hype and fear.
2 extremes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, most people, and when we talk about AI, most people think about ChatGPT or something like that. This is beyond, to be clear, this is way beyond that. It's beyond the tools. We talk about all the tools, agentic AI, we talk about vibe coding, we talk about creating your GPTs, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's like definitely people that take this class should, that's the goal anyway, feel that they understand what this technology is all about, how it works, so you're less fearful and at least you have more control over the decisions you're going to make, because at the end of the day, this is not about forcing you to use any of these tools, but understanding how they work, what they're for, and then of course everybody needs to make their own decision, and we collectively also discuss, just to even clarify it further. So we talk about the tools, but I also discuss a lot of the research, because it's a university, right? It's my role as a doctor. I mean, I need to do that. We do research. We do, we base this in actual data and knowledge. So we compare this. I give students. We discuss a lot of the papers that are more relevant, and both. Like we talk about sustainability, the electricity, all that kind of stuff. And we try to anyway touch every single aspect. And the students also can bring, that's what I expect the students to do, like to bring their own questions and perspectives and concerns.
Yeah.
And then the idea is that we collectively address those concerns and we learn together. I definitely learn as much as the students.
Yeah, definitely get the big picture look on it. No,
Absolutely.
I like that. You're selling me on this class, honestly.
Man, sign in. Call 1-800-MAX-AI.
Okay, one last question. What is one thing you are looking forward to doing this summer in Bellingham?
Well, I like sailing, so I would like to go sailing. It doesn't matter if it's in the ocean. Sometimes I go to the Lake Wacom, where we have that's great. You can go windsurfing or take a catamaran or go sailing, just jump in. So that is something I like, because I feel like Bellingham is like Sweden or any Nordic country. Summer is really short and intense, so you can enjoy it. So yeah, definitely being outside and jumping in the lakes. I like jumping in the lake and going for walks.
Getting all that outside time while you can.
All the sun that we don't get now, for instance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Max. That was a great, informative interview, and
Thank you.
Everyone needs to sign up for his class now.
I guess so, sure. No, but thank you for having me. I'm really enjoying this, and thank you for those very, very good questions. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Take care.
All right, so there you have it, an inside scoop from your possible future professor. Thank you so much again to Max Barahona for taking his time to share about his class and summer quarter as a whole.
Yeah, and then the last step is to register for summer quarter. So if you're new to this or just need a quick reminder for the steps to register, follow along with us.
First, you want to open up Web4U using your universal login, and after that, you want to click registration under the Students tab.
And then once you are brought to the new page, you have a few options. You can browse for classes if you're wanting to plan ahead or look at class details.
And then once mid-May rolls around, you can register for these summer classes by selecting the register for classes option.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, crazy.
And from there, you'll select Summer 2026 from the pull-down menu and begin adding classes manually or entering the CRNs. And boom, you're set.
Yeah, and if you're wanting to follow these steps, but you're a more visual learner or want more resources and information regarding summer quarter, go ahead and check out the Marketing Compass blog where we have the episode transcript as well as links to all of those resources.
Well, that's all we have for you for this season of Marketing by the Minute, the summer season.
We hope learning all about the summer quarter and what it entails has left you feeling like a new and improved marketing student with big goals and dreams, and most importantly, a plan on how to get there. All right, thank you.
Good
Bye.
luck. Have a great summer.
Thanks. All right, and our first class is going to be Marketing 380, which is fundamentals of. Yeah, let me
You said
start
the
over.
first class, and it's not the first class.
I didn't even catch. I felt everyone look at me, and I was like, "Wait, why?" This class is offered as okay.
Reset.
Next week, or okay.
So wait, for the summer, you don't do that. You don't pitch to the... Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Good luck. We gotta run that one back. We gotta run that back.
So funny.